Junad Trust here. So, Redfin Corporation is an American company that provides residential real estate brokerage and mortgage origination services. So, they're based in Seattle. The company operates in over 100 markets at the United States and Canada. Redfin offers services such as real estate brokerage. Redfin provides expert agents who offer services like home price valuation, professional photos, MLS listing, digital marketing, showings, and help with offers, contracts, and negotiations. Mortgage origination, they also, provide mortgage application solutions for originating and underwriting loans using technology and human expertise to provide fully underwritten mortgage pre-approval with a 30-day closing guarantee. There's online real estate marketplace, so redfin.com pulls listings from the MLS and for sale by owner websites. So you can market your home and Redfin's app and website no matter how you sell. So Redfin has issued a series of warnings indicating a significant shift and potential trouble in the U.S. housing market as of mid-2025. Now, here are their warnings and the trends. So home prices are set to fall. Redfin predicts that the median U.S. home sale price will dip by 1% year over year by the end of 2025, marking a notable reversal after more than a decade of steady price increases. Inventory surging and demand falling. So inventory is at its highest level in 5 years, with total homes for sale up 16.7% year over year and new listings rising 8.6%. Meanwhile, home buying demand is down, with pending sales falling and buyers increasingly hesitant to enter the market. There's record high mortgage payments, so the typical monthly mortgage payment has reached a record $2,882, pricing out many potential buyers and contributing to the slowdown in sales. There's rising home purchase cancellations, so cancellations of home purchases are near record highs, reflecting growing buyer uncertainty and the difficulty of affording homes at current prices and rates. Sellers rushing to list. Many sellers appear to be panicking, rushing to list their homes before prices potentially drop further. This is especially pronounced in markets like Austin, Tampa, and Oakland, where prices are already falling. Mortgage rates remain elevated, so Redfin expects mortgage rates to stay around 6.8% to 7% for the rest of 2025, with little relief in sight unless there are significant policy changes or a severe recession. There's underlying causes like, economic instability, high tariffs, a rising U.S. budget deficit, and stock market volatility that are contributing to economic uncertainty, keeping both buyers and sellers on edge. There's the affordability crisis, so record high housing costs and mortgage rates have sidelined many buyers, especially first-timers, and are forcing some homeowners to downsize or cut losses. There's a psychological shift, so there's a growing sense of fear and pessimism among both buyers and sellers, with many now focused on saving money rather than upgrading or expanding their homes. The market outlook overall is there's the potential for further decline. So if current trends continue, Redfin and other analysts warn that the market could see further price declines and increased volatility, especially if economic conditions worsen or mortgage rates remain high. Opportunities for buyers. So with rising inventory and more sellers willing to negotiate, buyers who remain in the market may find increased leverage and the potential to purchase homes below asking price. A potential 1% decline in home prices this year is generally not a cause for major concern for most home buyers or, homeowners. Experts agreed that this predicted drop is modest, especially compared to the dramatic declines seen during past housing market downturns. A 1% decrease translates to a relatively small change in home value. For example, a $400,000 home would lose about $4,000 in value, which is minor compared to the double-digit gains many homeowners have seen in recent years. This kind of dip is viewed by analysts as a market cool down or normalization after years of rapid price appreciation, rather than a crash or severe correction. If you are not planning to sell your home soon, a small price decline has little practical impact. Historically, real estate values have recovered over time, and short-term fluctuations are common. The current market is characterized by rising inventory and buyer hesitation, but there is no expectation of a large-scale crash. However, if you are highly leveraged or need to sell in the near term, even a modest decline could affect your financial plans. In general, for most people, a 1% drop is not a significant risk and is part of the normal ebb and flow of the housing market. If you're planning to buy, keep this in mind. You have more negotiating power. Rising inventory and slower sales mean buyers have more leverage. Sellers are increasingly offering concessions, such as price reductions, repair credits, or mortgage rate buy downs, especially for homes that have been on the market for a while. There's the potential for lower prices, so home prices are projected to flatten or decline slightly, about 1% year over year by late 2025, and buyers are negotiating discounts, particularly on homes needing work or in less desirable locations. There's less competition, so with demand cooling, there are fewer bidding wars, which can make it easier to secure a home without overpaying. Mortgage rates remain high, so mortgage rates are expected to stay elevated near 7% through the end of 2025, limiting affordability gains from falling prices. Opportunities for patient, buyers. So if you're financially stable and not in a rush, you may benefit from waiting, for motivated sellers or targeting homes that have lingered on the market. If you're planning to sell on that spectrum, there's longer time on the market, so homes are taking longer to sell and sellers may need to adjust expectations or offer incentives to attract buyers. Price adjustments are likely, so as more homes hit the market and buyers negotiate harder, you may need to price competitively or be prepared for offers below your initial asking price. There's rising cancellations. Purchase cancellations are near record highs, often due to buyer anxiety or sticker shock, so deals may, be less certain to close. Timing considerations: if you need to sell soon, acting quickly could help you avoid further price declines. If you can wait, monitor mortgage rates and buyer demand, as a drop in rates could spark renewed interest and stabilize prices. There's broader economic factors like potential recession, so if the US enters a recession, home prices could face additional downward pressure, but mortgage rates may also fall, improving affordability for buyers. There's regional differences, so some markets like Texas, Florida, and Arizona are seeing more pronounced slowdowns, so local conditions matter, right? Home buyers are disappearing from the market despite more homes being listed for sale, primarily due to affordability challenges. The main reasons include high home prices, so the majority of potential buyers are staying on the sidelines because home prices remain elevated after years of rapid appreciation. In a recent survey, 72% of respondents cited high prices as the number one reason for not buying a home right now. There's high mortgage rates, so mortgage rates have climbed back towards 7%, significantly increasing monthly payments and pricing out many would-be buyers. This has diminished the impact of increased inventory as higher rates offset any benefits from falling prices. There's the affordability crunch, so wages have not kept pace with rising home costs, creating a situation where fewer people can afford to buy even if they want to. There's rising insurance and taxes, so in some regions, especially Florida, skyrocketing property insurance premiums and higher taxes have further increased the total cost of home ownership, deterring buyers even more. So there's buyer fatigue as well. So after years of bidding wars and constant price increases, many buyers are simply exhausted and less willing to compete or overpay for homes. Economic uncertainty, so some buyers are hesitant due to concerns about the broader economy and job security. So though this is a smaller factor compared to affordability issues, there's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of things that's going on in real estate as of this year. So that is what I have for you today. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and like button. If you like this video and you want more content like this, let me know that by hitting that subscribe button and the like button right now. I appreciate your viewership. Stay safe and see you on the next video.